Hey guys, Amber Star here, and welcome to the last door. Chapter 2. Chapter 2. I don't know. It seems. It's like England, but it seems a bit French to me, so why not let's use a French word? Chapter 2. Okay, so let's get into this. Do-do-do-do. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but okay. Father in heaven, hallowed by your name. Uh-oh. Oh no, not another one. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Why are we doing this? Give us each day our daily bread. I don't like being part of these. Oh, what is he doing? Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debaters. Ah, oh, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Seriously. Amen. I like this music. I seriously do. But I think this is the same thing. So we're gonna skip it this time. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? I don't know. It's black and white. And I see a forest. And I hear heavy breathing. Is this supposed to be what I'm hearing and seeing? Oh no. Who is it? Is it him? Anthony. Answer me. My. Oh my. What is she doing? Get closer to her. Get closer to Anna. Dun, 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 dun. Is this a forest of memories? A forest of nightmares? When I count to 3, you'll wake up. Forest of memories, probably. 1. Oh, I said that before it came up. 2. 3, now wake up, wake up. What the heck was that? Was that a crow? You rest now, Mr. Divot. That will be enough for today. Are these sessions really necessary? I'm confident that this is the best course of treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? I struggle to find adequate words. It looked like an eye, yeah. It was like an eye, perfectly round and dark, deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrific and pain-filling screams I've ever heard inside a completely dark, where an evil dwelled deep below. A forgotten fear for human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests deep down inside our being. In my case, that fear has already awoken. I can understand why you're disturbed, Mr. Divot. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychology practice. I think his knowledge and experience would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think it would help, Doctor, I leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. Blah 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 blah. Oh, Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you have let your wife Anna die so awfully? These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your enduring friendship, I can recall little of those years. Were your words a result of an increasingly loss of sanity? In your letter, you wrote that someone awaits me, a warning to ward me from a genuine danger, or merely the ravagings of a brilliant mind addled by insanity. Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until... I go back to that boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. Ellipsis. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest now in peace. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I'll stop. Oh, well. Chapter 2, Memories. Memories are never a good thing. Okay, an old, quite damaged mailbox. Oh, there's something in that old, quite damaged mailbox, apparently. There's a postcard inside the mailbox. Dear Matthew, it has been several months and still I have heard no news from you. My brother insists that you have abandoned me, but I am sure you remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and the honesty of your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London and pray that it reaches you safely. And if that's the case, blah, I want you to know that I will be always waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet. Oh, Halliwell. Halliwell. Something else inside the mailbox. Okay. Can we go in here then? Where do we go? Where do we go? Oh, we go this way. Okay. The Angel Gabriel, the school's emblem, I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now. Okay. A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off the fountain. Okay, I can pick it up. A piece of it, at least. It's a stone! Let's break in. Oh, there's somebody here. Hold on. Can I go, like, around the outside here? Just checking. Oh, I can go that way. So, just got to be sure to check everything. Door is locked from the inside. A locked wooden coffin, badly finished. It seems that whoever made it was a bit rushed to finish. Sounds like they're digging a grave over here. Oh, here. Good evening. I hope you're right, and this indeed be a good evening. My name is Divot. I didn't know there was a cemetery here. My pleasure, Mr. Divot. I'm Frank Baldwin. Don't ask me why, but Monsieur Sugarnor specifically ordered to bury the corpses here. Why, I don't understand. Did he order to bury corpses here? Why? I don't understand. What is there to understand, Mr. Divot? God has forsaken this place. Ah, don't you know? Here we take care of patients. I'm an old alumni. I used to attend this school. It has been a long time since this is not a boarding school anymore. The building is not used as a nursing home run by nuns. A former student, eh? I never heard anyone in the village speak fondly of the school. They say it closed over night, though nobody knows why. Not a lot has known about it. Excuse the interrupter, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you to your work. Fair. Have a nice evening, alumnus Divot. Okay. I can apparently look at small group of graves that has been haphazardly arranged. Okay, I'm gonna go down here apparently. A piece of old fishing net. Well, let's take that. Many years adrift have perfectly smoothed this floats into a small log. I will take that as well. Must explore it all. Must get what I can. A grave recently dug. I can see that, Mr. Divot. Well, I guess we'll go inside now. think I got everything that was outside. Let's talk to this nun here. Pardon, excuse me, sister. Ellipsis. Good evening, sister. Good evening. I am Mother Elizabeth. What brings you here, Mr. Divot? I'm a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. Divot, this stopped being an academic... I can't read. I'm so sorry. Academic institution a long time ago, and this is now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being... Beating? Oh, no. That is a no-no. Take it for somebody who used to be in healthcare. No. Well-being of the patients under our care. I see. Even so. May I please speak to... Mr. David, I'm afraid that we are too busy to start wasting time talking about past issues. In addition, there is little to say. We sisters arrived after the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but Monsignor, of course. Monsignor? Exactly, but you didn't answer my question. Why have you come to this place, Mr. Divot? It'd be good for it to appreciate the passage of time. This place will help me remember. Um, I don't know. This place will help me remember my past. If you have memory problems, I recommend you to visit a doctor immediately and don't waste your time here. Because I appreciate the time. I guess that it would be a good idea to visit this place again. In perspective, the passage of time. Perceive the passage of time? What are you talking about? To be honest, I prefer not to talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is so important for me, but it is, a lot. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Divot. I'll allow you to stay around here. I hope I won't regret my decision. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you. Okay, so he took his coat off. Where to go? Okay, I guess I'll go this way first. Oh my. Some bandages and other medical equipment. Nothing of interest. Among the baggage, I can see a package of letters bound by twine. I'd ask you not to touch my belongings, please. You're not aware who you are talking to. I'm sorry. Who am I talking to? Doctor? I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind. He has been delirious for some days. I'm Miss Mary Vinge, and this is my brother Matthew. Juliet, why have you left me? Why you don't answer my letters? My letters. You see, the poor man is still obsessed with his wife. He won't accept that she left him months ago. My poor Matthew. I'm very sorry, Miss Vinge. I hope he recovers. Thank you. Well, can I give him the letter from her? Mr. Vinge, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it to me. If you'd be so kind, as you can see, my brother is too weak to read it. Well, Matthew, let's see who has written to you. Oh, it's a letter from our mother. Dear Matthew, I hope you are recovering. I wish that your beloved sister and you can come back home soon. Oh! Bitch. It is just making up the letter's contents. A magazine entitled Weird Tales. What happened to you? Are you alright? It was a rhythmic sound, like a breathing. But when... Last night I felt an increasing pressure on my temples, something dry and rough, like tree bark brushing against my leg, and I saw something on the wall, like a growing shadow. I lit the lamp, and there was nothing. Madam? Okay. Please, someone, pity. I'm sorry you cannot be here. Is there some way I can help? Don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He will provide you with all the help you need. If you wish, you can pray there. Next to the statue of Our Lady, don't you think she is beautiful? The Virgin listens to those in need. What? Picture of the Virgin Mary gazing at you, supposedly to portray a sympathy and compassion for you. However, she seems to look more pained and sorrowful here. Okay. Candle. Remember that we used to keep her here some textbooks. Now there's music boxes. Dear brother, I have received your letter and I'll try to write you more frequently. I hope you're studying a lot and you feel comfortable there. We miss you a lot. When are you coming back? Father is in bed with fever and I do not feel very well, but I'm on medication. Today it's my birthday and I'm feeling blue. It's a quiet and boring Sunday at the village. Mom is going to cook a lemon cake as those than Grandma used to make. I wish we could eat it together. Right back soon. I'm looking forward to knowing how you're doing, what you're learning, how is Scotland, and so on. A big hug. I think about you a lot, your dear sister. Oh, was that his sister? Okay. January 15th, 1876. Father Ernest seemed unusually troubled today. Several times he paused abruptly in the middle of a lecture for no reason, even during his favorite class, theology. January 18th, 1876. Today, Father Ernest was very irritable. Collins made a comment and was expelled from class for it, and even Divot was admonished just for reading a philosophy book. I hope Father Ernest doesn't turn his ear towards me. My father will be disappointed if I fail to get good marks. January 21st, 1876. It was very disconcerting to see Father Ernest entering class so pale and sweaty. In the middle of his lecture, he stumbled, dazed, and had to sit. January 22nd, 1876. Father Eugene taught our theology class today. Even though he didn't know the subject matter as well as Father Ernest, when we asked him what had happened to Father Ernest, Father Eugene told us that he had taken ill. What worries me is that now Father Eugene also is starting to look unwell. February 20th, 1876. It's been a month since we last saw Father Ernest. We're told that he's still sick, but if he's so ill, then why hasn't a physician come to treat him? My studies are flagging, but I have taken it upon myself to read on my own. I hope this helps as I must succeed in spite of the problems happening around us. January 23rd, 1876. It was announced this morning that the school is to close. None of us know why, and we can't get a straight answer from the faculty. They each dodged a question, and I'm starting to think they may not know the answer themselves. Their anxiety is palpable, though they try to hide it behind a calm face. But what about Father Ernest? I hear he alone is to remain after we evacuate the premises. There's a picture in the diary. It's the photograph of my graduating class. I see myself, Father Ernest, and Anthony. I don't remember the names of the others. One face has been completely scratched out. Well, that is never a good sign. The books on these shelves are old and musty. Theology is the dominant subject. There is an odd sentence written on the board. In death there is hope. In death there is life. One must seek its true nature to understand the nothing. It looks like it's been there for years as the chalk has faded in some places. Ooh, excuse me. Again, how interesting. Yes. Okay. Let's go over here. Mr. Divot, these rooms are private. Okay. A dusty old tapestry of the Virgin Mary with baby Jesus in her arm. Syringe next to a flask with a label that says morphine. So I can't take it. A mirror that hardly reflects. One of the humble beds where the nuns sleep. Humble beds. upper shelf of the antique cover and well-worn Bible and rosary beads scattered dust. Through the big open window, dust, cold wind freezes the room. Good evening, sister. Sister? All this suffering, all these tears, all our prayers unanswered. What do you mean, sister? All these years entrusted to the Lord, praying, looking for a sign, for something that can give us strength. Every day I hear them cry, pray, scream, and die, and what for? Where are you, Lord? Why don't you answer me? Lord works in a mysterious way, sister. Certainly, yes, but I don't ask for much, just something to go on, a path to follow. I can't go on, not like this. Excuse me, sir. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, you don't. I know what you're thinking. Don't you do it. She better not do it. We're not in the tapestry of Jesus Christ. Another tapestry, though. I remember from my school days, the student dormitory was here. There must be a way of sharpening it. No, 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 no. The old rusty pipe communicates with other areas in the house. Broken mirror. There's protruding pieces. We'll take one. That should be sharp enough. There's a puddle in the shower hole with something shining under the grating. I can't see it properly. Tap of the shower. If I open the tap, the shining eyelet could be carried away by the stream of water. He can't see it properly. Oops. Do not want to do that. Can I use this? No. Can I use this? No. Can I use this? No. Okay. We're not going to do anything about that yet then. Shower's old, rusty, and poorly maintained. Just a couple of old towels. We'll come back in here for the shiny object then. Belong to him too. My letters, all the letters I wrote to dear Juliet. You've never posted them, but why, Mary? Why would you do such a thing? How could you be so cruel? I had to do it, Matthew. You refused to see how inappropriate a match she is for you. Her only interest is marrying someone of your status, of our family status. It was for your sake I did this. I did it to protect you from that woman's treachery. No, you only thought about yourself, of your vanity. I can't bear to look upon you anymore, Mary. Leave me be from this day forth. You are no sister of mine. You dare banish me? I, who have stayed by your side all through your illness. Very well, Matthew. You will have your way. I will leave you, and then you will see how very alone you are. Farewell, brother. Thank be to the Lord that you have come to reveal my sister's cruelty, sir. Please take this coin as a token of my appreciation. It is my lucky coin, though I hope it serves you better than it has myself. Okay, a coin. Okay. Can I bribe her? Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, what a beautiful melody. It reminds me of my youth, when I was brave and in full purpose. I knew my path then. Oh, may God bless you, for you have given me the sign I was looking for. Oh, she was an old lady. I can go out this way. A lot of dry leaves have accumulated in a hole of this old rusty pipe. They're blocking the water stream. The hole has very sharp rust, as if I tried to put my hand in there, I could cut myself. Log. What is too softened to even bend the sharp edges of the pipe? Stone. Okay. I blended the sharp edges of the pipe. Now I need not fear being cut. Open now to impede the water stream. Okay, now I can probably get whatever is in the shower. That's not what I wanted anyhow. I wanted the net. The net should catch anything coming down the pipe. Okay. Now we can go back in here. Now that I've used my brain to think about this. Now we can turn on this, right? It's only a puddle of water. Only a puddle of water. Don't go too far. Divot. Don't go too far. Okay. And that has caught the shiny object. A teardrop. I want to know how to use the coin here. I have placed the glass tear in the hollow of the Virgin's cheek. It seems that it fits perfectly. In the eyes of the fervent devotee, it could look like a real tear. Okay, what's going on? Oh, our mother is crying. Oh my lord, what does it mean? What have I done? What have we done wrong? Really? Okay. I guess I can talk to her now. You must help me. What can I do? What's wrong with you? There's little time. I tell them about my pain. I describe the unbearable and endless pain. Yet they do not listen. They pass me by, whatever, without even looking at me. They say that they're praying for me, but it does not cure my ailment, sir. I cannot stand anymore. Please be merciful and end this miserable existence. This is the greatest of the tortures. Please help me. But sir, I know, but I beseech you, you will be saving me from a horrible torture. I'll be eternally indebted to you. I don't know if I have the courage to do that. I'm very sorry. I do not wish to extend your suffering, but I cannot pay for your release at the cost of your life. You asked me to shoulder a terrible burden. I will speak to Mother Elizabeth to see if there's anything more she can do for you. I understand the magnitude of what I'm asking. Thanks anyway, sir. Can I beat you with my log? Okay, hold on. Let me talk to him again, because obviously I'm probably... He looks too weak to keep talking. He seems to be asleep. Okay, so I gotta talk to her now. One of the patients wishes to die as soon as God permits. Mother Elizabeth, one of the patients, has begged me to end his life. Is there anything we can do to elevate his suffering? No more than has already been done by mortal hands, Mr. David. It is for God only to decide the moment for his release. This is all I can do for him. Take this to him. Thank you, Mother. I leave you to your duties. What is it? The Holy Bible. I will beat him with the Holy Bible. Yes. I would be so wrong. Oh, he's gone. There's the note on the bed. Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies. Isn't that the guy outside? This guy. Noise coming from inside the coffin, what the hell? Oh no, what is this? Nun habit and walking stick. These no doubt belong to the nun I spoke to by the window, but where did she go? Do you think the person who already live here talk to Monsignor? I'm afraid it's impossible. Monsignor has left strictly instructions that it's not to be determined even by any of the sisters. Mr. Baldwin. Who is Mr. Baldwin? Monsignor instructed me to take him in as caretaker. Many of the sisters find him a bit strange, but he performs his work well and complains a little. Did you say that Monsignor already lived here when this venue still was a boarding school? Indeed, he still was priest and professor before he became Monsignor and started to lead this place. There have been many deathly. Oh, there, Elizabeth. Mr. Baldwin told me there's lately a lot of patients are dying. What is happening? Sadly, the Lord has taken many of those unfortunate souls. Do you take care of the patients here? Of course, Sister David, we tend to both the physical and spiritual needs of those in our care. Okay, well, you... No. I already asked that. I want to leave now. Away. Okay. Thanks, I'll leave her to her duties. Oh. Tell me about Monsignor. I can't really say after all these years. I've never seen the man. Who knows, maybe he doesn't exist. But Mother Elizabeth told me that Monsignor significantly encouraged her to hire you by letter. I'm flattered. My reputation precedes me, but I still can't tell you anything more about the man. Have a nice evening. It looks like his toolbox. I wonder if there's something useful in it. I might be able to take a look if I keep him distracted. Talk this guy in. Tell me about this place. I'm not even reading it. I'm so sorry. Tell me about Aberdeen. It was a place I was born and raised. If you look towards the northeast, to the highest point of the city, he was all like, oh my god. Yes. Okay, yes, we got this now. Oh my god, the darkness of his eye. His body is petrified. He has a look of sheer terror in his eyes. Oh my god, what has happened? Talk to me. Okay. These are the paper on which Mother Elizabeth was working. William Deed lands November 13th, 1891. Cause of death. Sarcolexius. No stretch marks haven't been found in his stomach. Elmer Moore, November 17th, 1991. Cause of death. Pleuresia. Notes a clear expression of terror on the patient's paralyzed face was found at the time of death. Evelyn Binzi. November 20th, 1891. Cause of death. Marzamo. Theodore Hading, November 23rd, 1891. Cause of death. Typhoid fever. Notes the patient suffered severe hallucination minutes before death, screamed until the opiates started to take effect. Lena Ashdown, November 27th, 1891. Cause of death. Osteotubular tuberculosis. Notes during the autopsy we found some strange black marks on his fingers. Wow, that's a weird name for a guy, Lena. Claude Harris, December 10th, 1891. Cause of death unknown. Nora Johnston, December 13th, 1891. Cause of death, respiratory arrest. Notes blank. Ellen Blair, December 14th, 1891. On cause of death, morphine overdose. Patient committed suicide. The patient did not seem to have depressive symptoms or suicidal tendencies. A large, bright, oriented key. Door is locked. I'll then use the key. Let's go. Okay. Flashback. Don't look into his eyes. Because the deepest darkness dwells in his eyes. Come in, my son. Do you think you could hide those books from me? They are just classic literature books, Father. Socrates and Aristotle. Socrates and Aristotle, excuse me. Silence. Instruments of falsehood, you'll mean. Falsies come from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Ow. Apologize to the Lord. Pray to the Lord. Ooh. It's Latin. Malum in si, evil in itself. Strange eye symbol. Hi? Hi again. Strange eye symbol. Eye of the bird, what does this mean? Whole bunch of highs. Lord, your eyes burn me. I don't deserve mercy nor forgiveness. O Lord, have mercy on my soul. Who are you sending me? It's death. It's death to whom you're handing me over. Has our hourglass already run out of sand? Father Ernest? Ernest, it's been many years since I last heard that name. Since... Oh, I see. Father, I'm here to be able to remember. You have to help me. I beg you. Plays, intrigues, petition, prayer, torment, exemption, pastimes, bring us just misfortune and pain. Father Ernest, I was one of your students. One of my old students, you say. It's only the Lord who teaches us. We all must follow his ordinance and discipline. Get closer, son. Come pray next to me. The makeshift altar is coated in a dense layer of wax. The candles have almost burned out, only barely illuminating the room. He has a large burn covering his eyes. He is completely blind. Despite of his description, extreme thinness and paleness, I can still recognize Father Ernest. But he seems far away, like in another world. Glory be the Father. Ugh. Now, my son, tell the Lord which is his voice, the sharp sword, the wise quill, or the sharp sword. Yes, yes, it is my son. The Lord, with his sharp sword, transmits us his wisdom, his power, and his punishment. And now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his holy path, the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance. The endless blame? Yes, yes, that's my son. Nostra culpa infinitus est, and it always was and will. And now, my son, tell the Lord, who are you, the faceless pilgrim, the gate guardian, or the lost seaman? The lost seaman? Yes, yes, that's it, my son. We live lost in the endless ocean of sin and blame. Now leave me alone. I have to purify my soul. Oh, razor blades stained with blood. Dear God in heaven, I feel for you. Your light is in my eyes. I will burn them for you. Oh. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you. Your eyes are in my soul. I will burn them for you. Wow. That's lovely. Finally, I can get in here. Gosh. Dingus. Forever and a million years. flashback. Yay. And finally, our expert on philosophy, Jeremiah Divot, shows up. Where were you, my friend? We've been looking for you. Well, as I was saying, tonight is the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveilling us. Who is it, Anthony? My dear friends, it's Professor Glenn. Do you mean Father Ernest? Certainly, no doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I have decided to change the venue for tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the dining room? I have believed convenient. To borrow the key for our necessities, you already know at 12 o'clock you'll find the door opened, and I'll be inside the lounge. That's it, my dearest colleagues. Vedette non quos Scott. Okay. This is the old room. I remember that in the furniture we used to keep some of our personal belongings. Now it's empty. Okay. These floors are really squeaky. The walls are completely disarray. I could probably punch through it if I tried. Well, don't try. It's not necessary at all. At all. I remember that this is the bed where I used to sleep when I was a student here. Well, why are you going to sleep? Oh, this is great. Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. When going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mr. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Okay. See, this is why you shouldn't go to bed and sleep in these things. Mr. Rabbit curiously asked him, "Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful, cheerful spring afternoon?" Okay. Mr. Wolf answered politely, "What are you trying to decide here is who of us will have the pleasure to eat you up." Wow, that's lovely. Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, "But I don't want to be eaten. I want to live." I would want to live too, Mr. Rabbit. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. To which Mrs. Snake, I thought it was a Mr. Snake, answered smiling, "It's impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later, don't you think?" Oh, this is great. What is going on here? Mr. Vulture added, "Mrs. Snake is right. We should stick to the issue at hand. It's getting late, and as you see, we do not agree. Do you want to help us to decide, Mr. Rabbit? Who would you suggest as the one to eat you?" After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea and carefully said, "I got it! Why not to organize a race? The first who arrives to the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacles, and I'm sure that Mrs. Snake knows all the shortcuts within the forest. I guess the competition is balanced. What do you?" It is people. That is so creepy. The three predators agreed that was fair, so they started the race and they quickly disappeared. Freaking people. In the windows. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started running at high speed in opposite direction of the predators, who, eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick. Ho-ho, tricky rabbit. Tricky bunny, tricky bunny. Mr. Rabbit was far away from there, and he finally felt safe, happy and proud at his cunning. But suddenly there was a loud bang, the earth shook, frightened birds flew, and everything went dark. The end. So, flying. Okay. Goodbye. An impossible love. There is something I kept for myself for a long time. And the thing is that I love you. I have always loved you. since the first time I saw you, since the first time I felt your frozen hands. This game is really weird. Each time I move away from you, I miss your glassy, empty, dead eyes. I miss your rough hair, your grayish skin, your stench. But our love just can't be. No, it can't. It's an impossible love. The end. The heck? No, not again. How long have I been sleeping? What was that all that about? In the nightmare I found a place in my memories. What was... Dusty mirror. What even? Oh, I didn't want to go in there. I'm still really confused. But it ended that dream sequence. And just the whole end of that dream sequence. The bunnies on out. That's just completely and utterly confusing. I'm just confused. In my disturbing nightmare, I was brought to this spot. It's the trap door I saw in my nightmare. From here sprouts a horrible stench. There's something down here. Oh no, did you see it? Did you see it? It was there, just in front of me. He was screaming. He's dead. His face is contorted in an expression of abject horror. The stretcher he used to carry the corpse is here. Who is behind all this? The decayed corpse of a young woman. It seems as if she had been devoured by an animal. The walls are plastered with dry blood. Oh. Punctual as always, Divot. Now all that remains is to introduce our guest. You may come in now, Professor. Father Ernest? No, do not worry, my friend. I invited him to join us this evening. The Professor Junior shares our curiosity. Who better to complete our group than one of the most renowned theologists? Moreover, we haven't banned those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. The moment we have long awaited has now arrived. Please, all of you, take a seat, and we shall begin the procedure. Soon shall the door be open, and then may we finally see what lies beyond. Now I ask that you close your eyes. You will feel a momentary prick as I inject you with the serum. What the heck is going on? I'm so confused. Oh my god. Even after all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. You are the fourth witness. I remember now what happened. What is that we saw? The eye of the bird. Malum in sea. What happened to us? What is it that we witnessed? You must tell me. You must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which should not be opened, and doing so we shunned the veil that separated our world from his, and seeking vision we were ourselves seen by the eye of the bird. The eye of the bird saw us, it remembers us, it looks for us, it calls for us from its dark nest, from its abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. These poor wretched creatures are too fragile, they lack the sight to return. Not one of them has returned, only us, the four witnesses. Who are the other two? Where are they? They disappeared as you did. I haven't heard from any of you, but I was seized by curiosity. It condoned with my faith and deprived me of sanity. O Lord, forgive me, for I have sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. Surrender to him. Gravely have we sinned, and now our only absolution is to burn in the flame. Burn. Oh my! Malum. N. C. Oh, did he put me in the coffin? Oh no. Oh no, he's... Oh no! Oh my god! No, he didn't! The Avenger continues in chapter 3. Nun's drawer description. Oh my god! He buried me alive! That's not cool, man. That is not cool. It's sure not cool. So not cool. Oh. Anyhow, that's the end of The Last Door Chapter 2. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye. Yes, I know it's padlocked. Have a key. Sweet record. Oh, there's a record first. Back again. Sounds lovely down here. Just saying. Firewood. Iron crowbar.